Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome back to this wonderful channel. You are welcome back. You are welcome back. Without wasting most of your time, we are spiritual tips. We share spiritual tips, the way it is being done in a traditional form. We are not diabolic. We are not fetish. We do things using the traditional things around us to do a lot of mixture and come up with a result that are being used to solve some of the problem of humanity, the problem of witchcraft, the problem of evil people, the problem of witch hunting, the problem of inflicting pains and agony from the wicked ones. We use the natural things and make some research and bring it to do a lot of scientific traditional scientific combination to come out a solution. That's what we do. That's why when we bring all those spiritual things, we share it to the globe so that people will use it and solve their problem. All we need is for you to share our videos and subscribe and make some comment, ask question. Also, when you use our ideas and they work for you, you as a human being, you need to show appreciation. That's all. Without wasting most of your time, I have here, this is called Nuzu, a very big one. Nuzu is a calabash. It's made up of clay. So this one is not salted. It's unsalted calabash. So it is used for as the native doctors use it. They use it and rub by the side of their eyes in those days. Rub it here to help them spiritually to see what ordinary eye cannot see. They will see a lot of things that ordinary human being cannot see. And at that time, they are having a spiritual eyes. Sometimes those native doctors also added something from dog eye. Those things that come out from dog eye, they add it on the salt to rub it. So that's why they see a lot of things that you cannot see. So Nuzu is a very, very wonderful spiritual item that can be used to see afar, to see a spiritual things that ordinary person cannot see. Nuzu is also used to speak a command to anybody that he wishes to get favor from. Not anybody that have not benefited from you. It should be person that you are entitled to benefit something from, that this very, very ritual exercise will work for. Do not go and see a wealthy person that doesn't have any connection with you, doesn't have anything to do with you, and you go and do it so that the person will favor you. It will not work. This talk and do ritual is going to work for you if you have anything in common with such person. You have a relationship with that person, or you have worked for that person, you have served the person, you have done a very, very rewarding things that is the person is supposed to reward you and not yet have rewarded you. For example, people this thing can work for is somebody you have worked for and are supposed to pay you. Somebody you have spent your money for. For example, you are a child that you have trained in school and he start doing well, and they refuse to help you, refuse to send things for you as a father, as a mother, maybe due to a bad wife that doesn't want the son to send something to you. You can use this and put it on your mouth. I'm coming on how to use it. But I'm trying to tell you people this thing, talk and do ritual with Nuzu, this unsalted calabash. So how it work? It work with a clean heart. With a clean heart. If you have trained somebody before, if you have helped somebody to secure a job, if you have helped somebody in campaigning for political party and that person succeeded and forget about you, then use this thing and see what will happen. If you have worked for somebody before and he refused to pay you, he refused to settle you, or you serve somebody and he refused to settle you, then this video is for you. Or somebody you have worked for and is owing you, he refused to pay you, this video is for you. Then for you men that spend money to strange ladies, if you have spent a lot of money on ladies and the lady refuse to abandon you and refuse to friend you or refuse to be with you, you can do this. Especially when you spend your money and open a business for a lady, or train him in school, or buy him expensive things, and the lady later abandon you, then you can use this as to work for you. It work for the people you have sacrificed for, the people you have do good for, and they turn around, turn their back and refuse to help you. That is where this talk and do will work for you. Now, talk and do rituals are meant for those who have deposited in emotional bank account. Emotional bank account means when you have been good for somebody, you have been doing good for somebody for so long. You are doing those good at the time you are entitled to withdraw from the emotional bank account that you have been depositing, and the person decided not to help you, then this will work for you perfectly. There's another way of depositing in emotional bank account by, for example, you are living in a community as a lady. Whenever you pass, in African tradition, greeting is very, very important. Respect. You keep respecting a particular man, a particular neighbor. You keep respecting him, greeting him anytime you pass. You greet him anytime he's coming back from work. You greet him. For example, you are an applicant. You are looking for a job. Now, you got to heard about the man, that this man that always pass here, that this man is working in a very good organization, and you wanted to approach him and tell him, please sir, I'm looking for a job. So that person, you have been good for him, you have been respecting him, you have been greeting him, you have never insulted him before, you have been respecting him, greeting him, irrespective of that. You have not asked for anything, but you keep respecting him. So such person, by the time you touch this on your tongue and requested for something from the person will help you immediately, because you have deposited in emotional bank account, because the man have gotten an emotion of you, because seeing you this person have been a good girl, this person have been a good boy, he always greet me, he always respect me. So for that reason, talk and do will work for you. Then how do you apply this? Anytime you want to demand for something or want to ask for something for somebody you have helped before, or somebody you have deposited in emotional bank account, you buy unsalted calabash, unsalted nzu nke na-enweghị nnu. Okay, this type doesn't have salt on it. The one that they always put salt is those tiny ones, they mold in tiny form, so that those ones are the ones that are with salt. But don't use that one. The one you are going to use, this type that they use in rubbing on the body. Now, how do you apply it? You touch it on your tongue like this whenever you plan to go and talk to somebody for a help, whenever you plan to ask for somebody for a help. How you do it? You cut a little of it, place it on your tongue, allow it to melt. When you allow it to melt and you meditate on your request, do not talk to anybody. Don't greet anybody until the first person you are going to talk to is that very person you want a help from. The person you want him or her to help you. That rich man or that person you wanted to request something from. That's the only person you open your mouth and talk and greet. Do not greet anybody on the road. Do not greet anybody you see, even in your house. As far as you are going to talk to somebody for talk and do, after placing it on your tongue and meditate, by that time the thing have been melted. You keep your mouth shut. Anybody that see you on the road behave as a dumb person. Until you go to your destination where you want to visit, and or where the person you wanted to request something is staying. Then first of all, then when you reach there, before you can open your mouth, good morning sir, good afternoon sir, good evening sir. Then I came here to ask you for a help because I needed a job. I came here to ask you for a help because I needed a financial assistance. I came here to ask you for a favor because I wanted to travel. I came here to ask you for a favor because I needed a contract. I wanted to ask you a favor because I wanted to do my industrial training. I wanted to ask you a favor because I need to be employed. I needed a job in your organization. I want to ask you a favor because I needed an appointment in your ministry or as a political person. So anything that you needed at that time, as far as you have done this and opened the mouth to that person direct, that person will help you, especially those that you have suffered for. You have helped them when they are nothing. That person will definitely help you. And that is how talk and do ritual exercise work. Thank you for being there for me. Please share this video to your friends and well wishers, because I know a lot of you needed this kind of video in order to get help from those people that you have helped that refuse to assist you. In Nigeria, this is the time of we are going to change to a new government. If we know that you have campaigned for any political party and the party are doing as if they don't want to help you, do this thing and they will help you by force, especially those that you have suffered for. If they refuse to give you appointment, do this and you see how it will work. And when this thing happen, make sure you locate me and give me my own blessing. I'm telling you honestly, this is a very, very wonderful video of the year that a lot of people out there are looking for, because by the time favor begin to come, then everybody will smile. Thank you and God bless you. See you on my next video. Watch and listen very carefully and believe on this. It will work for you. Easy.